Hey y'all and good day. Listen, I haven't seen y'all in weeks, okay? Honestly, I just been really busy getting ready for this new life change. I've just been focused and busy and there has not been anything that God has been wanting me to talk about. So I try not to come on here just to please, everybody, but I try to come on here to do God's will, right? But listen, your girl been good, okay? This all I want to say is your girl been good, okay? I hope y'all are going to get y'all books on Amazon. Saved by Grace, okay, by Larakita Singletary. I hope that you guys have been reading it. I hope that it has blessed you. Okay, I hope that you guys have been going online to shop at klovecosmetics.com, and I hope that you've been watching some of the old videos. And if you watched them once, what's wrong with watching them again? Okay, I even watch them sometimes. But if you are new to my channel, hello, I welcome you. And go ahead and subscribe to the channel to keep up with different things, okay? Keep up with videos, keep up with all of that, okay? So I literally been like, okay, God, I haven't been on TikTok in like days and weeks. Like, it's been about 3 weeks. I have not been on TikTok. I'm sorry, YouTube. Oh my gosh. YouTube. So I'm like, okay, God, what's up? Like, you ain't gave me nothing. So I took it as, it was just time for me to just focus and just get prepared for what's to come and what's been going on in my life now. So I just took a little break or whatever. And so today, this lady got in the car and we was talking about something. We was talking about something. And she asked me a question. And when she asked me the question, I heard, that's your topic. But what's funny is I'm on here right now and I'm hearing, what would you do if you was in that situation? So basically, let's get into it. The lady was in a car accident and she totaled her car. It was a bad car accident and I picked her up, okay? I picked her up. And she started telling me what happened, and I was just so grateful that she was able to get in the car. I picked her up from the hospital. I was so grateful that she was able to get in the car. She had no scratches, no bruises. She was walking. This was an elderly lady. She had to at least be about 60 something. She didn't look 60 something, but you can tell she was 60 something. Okay? No bruises, got in the car, and I said, God, you are good. And I told her, I said, angels were surrounding you. I said, and I am in joy and in awe that you're able to get in my car and you have your life and you have no bruises and you have no scratches. And you know what she said? She said, God is good. She started giving all praises to God. She said, forget the car. I got my life. What would you have done if you was in that situation? Because many of us, we get in situations like that where things come crashing down. The things that we use on a daily basis come crashing down. Our money starts to get low. Our cars break down. The people we love leave our life. And we are so quick to curse God. We are so quick to say, oh, we're so quick to get angry that we lost that person. That person no longer wants to be in our life, or our car has broken, or our money is now low. But we don't stop to think, to tell God, thank you. Thank you that I still have my life. Thank you that I still have a roof under my head. Thank you that even though my finances is low, I still have food to eat. I have clothes on my back. Even though that person is not in my life anymore, I am still able to continue on in life knowing that that person did not make me. That I am me. With or without that person. And it's so funny how I just shifted this way. Because that is not the topic that I was going to talk about. Listen, see, that's what God do to you. And it was kind of like getting to me. I'm like, okay, I got to pull over, and like we have prayer at 5:45. I'm like, I have to make this video before prayer. But what would you do if you was in that situation? Would you still have hope? Would you still trust in God? God literally saved this woman to where she was able. See, we don't see the things that is gonna harm us, but God sees everything that will harm us, and he also sees the things that's gonna build us. So you may be having some problems right now. You may be in a place that you don't want to be in right now. But God has a plan for you. He has a plan for you. And all I could think about was, wow, God, you still have her on this earth. And you saved her from this huge accident on the thruway when she could have lost her life or had a broken limb, and she got out the same day. Do you know that is a testimony? That means her work was not done on this earth. Your work is not done on this earth. Your problems are not just for you, but it's for others. There's going to be people who have the same issues. And guess what? You're going to know how to tell them how God was good to you to get out of it. When I say I was so in awe that she had her life. Like, it was this feeling like I was her. I was so grateful. And just talking to her was a blessing. You know, I get people all the time. I pick up people, and I'm constantly, you know, giving encouragement and things like that. And for her, she asked me a question, and she said, because she wanted to know how old I was, because she wasn't used to my language. See, I was set apart. I look young. I am young. 29. I am young. But in her mind, she's like, how could a young woman like her understand the joy that I have my life, and understand that it was God? Then she went to saying that God is, well, before she even say that, let's get to the topic at hand that I was going to originally talk about before I got on here and God shifted me a whole different other way. The question was, why does people my age, young people, like to follow others and not have their own mind? And the simple answer was, because of what it looks like. See, people hate to deal with their inner selves. They hate to find their own self. And some people don't even know their own selves. They don't even know where to start. All they know is what they see. And they're like, well, this person is doing this and they look successful. That person is doing that and it looks successful. Oh, that person is doing this and it looks successful. So I'm going to do it. Oh, this person is saying this. So I'm going to say this. Oh, this person. Oh, now I'm cool. Now I'm cool because I'm hip with the lingo. Whole time, you're not even being yourself. You heard somebody, a celebrity, say something, and then you start hearing other people say it, and now you're saying it. And they're just making many little thems, many little thems, many little thems, and you don't even see it. Or we like, oh, well, they look successful, so whatever they're doing, it has to be right. Like, we're going to do what they're doing. We're going to sell our body. We're going to sell drugs. We're going to make music and talk about things that don't even matter. Like, we're going to go get our bodies done and we're going to sleep with whoever we want to sleep with because it looks like it's successful. It looks like they're having a successful life with the way that they're living. But you don't know all the things that they are going through in their mind, in their head, in their life. You don't know if they rap a song, go home, feel like they want to commit suicide, right after they rap that song and make that song and release that song, and get back on TV or social media and act like they just fine. So while you're following others, you're taking on their problems. And half their problems you can't even deal with. You can't even handle. Because it's not your strength. And I told her, and I said, and a lot of us are seeking something, and what we're seeking, what they're seeking, they think that they're seeing it in someone else instead of looking to the one who created them, which was God. Understanding themselves, understanding what it is they could change about themselves, understanding and accepting. Like I said, it took me to realize, okay, Keita, you may have an attitude problem. Okay, Keita, you may talk a little bit too much sometimes. Maybe you do need to listen a little more and let people talk before you even speak. Guess what? I was able to accept that and work on that. Okay? When you realize whose you are, which is God's, then you realize that you are wonderfully made and that you are yourself. And there is things that was built inside of you, particularly for you. Particularly, whatever that word is, for you. No one else but you. You have your own talents. You have your own gifts. You have your own things that you are capable of doing. You have your own way. You don't have to be no one else. You can be who you are. I've been there before. I've been there trying to follow others. But guess what? I learned who Keita was. And as Keita found out who Keita was able to make some changes in her life to become a better person and to live a certain way. And guess what? Now that I understand that who built me, who created me, and got assistance from God and leaned more on God than following others, I was able to grow tremendously. And it's all over my life. You can't shake it. I can't shake it. It's all over my life. Even speaking to the woman, when I was speaking to her, she said when she got out the car, God is going to continue to keep you blessed. She said that. All I did was answer a question. And I answered it wholeheartedly the way that I would answer it from my experience. And she said, God is going to continue to bless you. She said, even though she is older, you can never stop learning. And she said, you just blessed me today. Now that's God. That's God all over my life. And I thank him for it. But I love y'all. Always remember, because I got to get into prayer. Remember to be grateful and thankful for the things that you do have, for the things that you do have. When things fall apart, it's not the end all be all. There's more. Don't give up on God. Don't get mad at the things that you may lose. Because guess what? You're going to gain them back. And you're going to gain them back with greater, what's the word? You're going to gain them back with greater, I can't think of the word right now. But you know what I'm trying to say. You're going to have more. It's going to be better than the last thing. But it's not the end all be all when things start shaking up. Trust me, I know. I done been through it all. Check my book. It's going to tell you. Saved by Grace on Amazon by Lerkita Singletary. It's going to tell you. I done been through it all. But baby, look at me now. So bright, so full of joy. I can come to you and speak to you and tell you that you're going to overcome whatever it is. But you have to be grateful for today. Each and every day you wake up, be grateful. I love y'all so much. And I will see y'all soon. Bye-bye.